Hey, welcome back to my channel. So I just went food shopping and now I have to run to a different store to get something else that my grandma needs. And when I was getting dressed to leave for the store, I have a hamper on the floor of the bedroom where I just put the shorts that I was going to wear. And I also put the khaki pants that I wore to a meeting yesterday because I was just too lazy to put them in the drawer, and my cat peed on them. And I'm pretty good at cleaning the litter box, and I get a cat litter delivered from Amazon. I think it's every 3 weeks, and I guess she just didn't want to wait. So she just decided to pee on my clothes. So I ended up picking up a all-natural Purina Tidy Cat lemongrass scented cat litter, because if she's not going to use the litter box, I'm not going to wait until the cat litter from Amazon comes in. So we'll try this, but I know changing cat litter doesn't always work. Sometimes they just won't use the litter box. So I'm hoping she does, but also I cannot keep a hamper on the floor anymore with clothes in it. It's just a recipe for disaster. Back when I was younger, and I would put dirty clothes, I guess in a hamper in the bedroom, and she would always pee on them. But now I keep dirty clothes in a hamper in the bathroom, so that's not a problem. But so that was just a fun way to start my errands. I am gonna run into the store now, and I'll be back in a little bit. I have some stuff to catch you up on. All right, be right back. Well, that was a fail. My grandma wanted the Icy Hot with lidocaine spray, and Walgreens didn't have it. So I was going to buy a different one, the Walgreens generic brand, but there is 100% chance she'll have us return it. She only likes what she likes. And if you try and get her an alternative, it's not. It goes back to the store, always. And so I decided I will try to go to CVS, which I don't even know if they have it, but I'll be nice and go get it for her. Although I don't know which direction CVS is in. Okay, now I do. But so I wanted to share with you that I've made some changes to my life, and today's Friday, and I'm actually just feeling good. Like, this never happens. For the past many years, every day I woke up, I was miserable. I was always feeling pressure, being behind on things, having no boundaries with clients, not taking care of myself, not eating, not sleeping well, just unhappy. Like, the concept that I could wake up early and have breakfast or meditate was impossible to me, because I wasn't going to allow myself to feel any kind of joy, because I felt so guilty about the way that I was acting as a professional and managing my projects. But like, I take full responsibility. It's my fault for that some projects didn't go smooth, but also I didn't have great boundaries. So at any time, people call me or text me or set up meetings without me asking them to set one up. So then when I look at my calendar, someone's booked a meeting and I don't even know what they want to talk about. I may not have anything prepared. So I just immediately feel anxious and want to avoid and run away. And then I stop checking my email, and then my emails pile up, and then people think I'm dead or I got sick, and I just could not catch a break. And so I decided to stop taking on new projects. The only reason why I was able to do that was because I was living with my family. If I was still in my house having to pay the mortgage, I could have never done that because I would have to make that mortgage payment and all my bills every month. So it was a constant cycle of never getting caught up, never getting ahead, never saving money, every day being miserable. And even though I stopped taking on projects, I was still having a hard time finishing the projects that I owed. It was just guilt and shame, feeling bad, being disappointed in myself. And like on the weekends, I would completely tune out my projects and business and actually try and enjoy life. But then come Monday, I wasn't ready to start working because I really didn't relax over the weekend. I tried to, but I was still miserable. And it was always in the back of my head what I'm not working on. And so I let go a client that they had a very small retainer. My business coach would smack me if he knew how much they were paying me and for how much work I was doing. And not even the work, just the mental space in my brain that they were taking up. And they would call me all the time, and I would avoid the calls because I was anxious. And then I'm not looking at my email quick enough. And they're giving me deadlines for things that I don't really think are important, even though it's not for me to decide, it's their business. I get that. Then I feel bad I'm holding them up and I'm frustrating them. I just came to a point where I said, I can't do this anymore. This is just insane. So I refunded their retainer for 3 months and I finished the website that I built for them. I'm not even charging them for it. Here you go, free website. I just don't want to work with you anymore. They even went as far as to Facebook message me to get in touch and Facebook message my sister. I wrote back to you guys like 4 days ago. That's so inappropriate to message my family. But I'm done. I don't have to take your calls. I don't have to meet with you. I have ended the relationship. And that was so hard. The old me would have never done that because I didn't value myself enough and I didn't put up boundaries. And then I had one other client who I absolutely love. And I was just so disappointed in myself for how long her project is taking. And I wasn't doing the best with communication because I'm depressed. Because I was depressed and anxious. And I felt bad and guilty and shameful. So I told her I would have her an update by end of week. And that didn't happen. And then she scheduled a meeting at my request and I got it all done. I sat there for 8 hours and I built that website. Well, I mean, the website was already built. It was just some tweaks to it and revisions. We met. I had apologized to her in email, but I wanted to do it on video. So I did. And I told her I appreciate her. I'm so sorry this is just not the type of professional I want to be. And she said she understands mental health and You don't have to keep apologizing. Let's just start fresh. And now I'm going to do everything I can to help make her new business a success. And then I wished yesterday I could have taken off. However, I couldn't because I had to go to a meeting. And then when I went to the meeting, I get a text message from my singing coach, am I still coming? Because I sing every Friday, but she asked me if we could change it to Thursday, and I completely forgot because I didn't put it on my calendar. So I got charged for that singing lesson even though I didn't go, and I feel bad about that. And then when I got home from the meeting, I didn't check my email for one day, and another client was like, you missed a deadline. And I'm like, we never even talked about this deadline. You can't just give me a deadline. And you have to give me a couple days. Just because I miss email one day, everything blows up. That's not fair to me. I'm not an employee. I'm a contractor. I'm my own business. So that's just not how it works. And I then got that done. And then I woke up today. And today's Friday, so I really didn't accomplish much except food shopping, and I did a couple little tiny things. But today was the first day that I wasn't miserable. I didn't wake up with the weight of the world, that I'm delaying people, projects, they haven't heard from me. This is amazing. And I can keep this going, and just like as a note, all these issues were only with 2 clients. All my other clients are great and they love me and we have a great relationship. We have communication, we meet every week. I'm on their Slack. It was just, for those people, they would never know this was even going on because it was like 2 different versions of me. The version that is showing up and doing a good job, and then the version that's unable to do a good job. But now there's only one, and I'm starting fresh. And I am going to make some changes so I never fall back into that bad situation. And that's going to be taking on less work, charging way more, because I do know that I am good at design and development, and people like me. And that's valuable. And longer timelines. So no more am I going to say I will have this website built in a week. That's not realistic. I need a couple weeks. I need buffer. I don't want to wake up every... So of course I was on a roll getting all of that out, and I had tried to film that a few times and the camera battery dies. So basically I was just trying to say that I feel like I'm in the best headspace that I've been in many years, and I can now focus on my eating, some of my side projects, hobbies, because I'm doing the singing stuff, and I'm going to try to make a lot more videos. So I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and hang out with me. And now I'm going to relax a little bit, and then I have to clean this room up, and at some point this weekend, probably not today, maybe today, I want to organize everything in the bathroom, all my face oils and stuff, because it just got a little bit messy. So I know I said that this day was going to be slower for me, but it really didn't end up that way because some other things with work came up. But after that, I actually went and played pickleball with a neighbor, and it was a lot of fun. It's like mini tennis, so you still play on the tennis court, but you play with paddles and wiffle balls, and you're not standing as far away from the net as you do with tennis. And I got better at it. Like, I actually scored points. So then I've just been hanging out. I walked the dog a couple times. Tomorrow I'm gonna take her to the dog park. I just have to somehow get out of bed at 8:15 on a Saturday. Meanwhile, I love to sleep. And I've been obsessed with Death Stranding for the PC, and it's just such a beautiful open world game, and I love making the deliveries in the game. If you've not heard of this game, you're probably not, what I'm saying probably doesn't make sense, but it's just so beautiful and calming, and it feels like I'm being transported to another world. So one of my favorite games. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to end the vlog here, go play some Death Stranding, and maybe I'll vlog again tomorrow. So I want to say thank you for watching my video. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I guess the short intro to me is that I'm a web designer in South Florida, and last year my fiance broke up with me after 10 years and buying a house together, actually building the house. So yeah, there's a lot of videos on here on this channel of my healing process, and I'm just trying to document my life. I eventually want to find love again, but I want to make sure it's with the right person. And I've changed a lot since the breakup. Before the breakup, I would have never considered painting my nails or taking singing lessons, but now I enjoy both of those things. And the fact that I am improving my business, my stress is going down, my anxiety should be going down. So I think if you decide to take the journey with me and subscribe, it would be cool for you to kind of see where my life goes and be there with me. Also, in the description to this video is my email address, as well as my Instagram and TikTok. But if you just want to reach out and say hello by email, you can do that too. I write back. There was another YouTuber that I thought was cute, and I wrote him an email and never got a reply. So if you email me for friendship or whatever, if you have a question, I will reply to you. And that's where I'm gonna leave this. I'm just keep going off on tangents. All right, well, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.